What if the most serious man in Hollywood was secretly the funniest person in every room he walked into? What if the man who made you cry in Training Day and hold your breath in Man on Fire was backstage reciting Cardi B lyrics without blinking? What if the legend was never what you thought? We dug up the moments Denzel Washington never planned to go viral. The unscripted, the unfiltered, the completely unpredictable. And what we found will change how you see him forever. There are two versions of Denzel Washington that exist in this world. The first one is the man everyone knows, the commanding presence, the iconic voice, the actor with decades of unforgettable performances and multiple Academy Awards. The second version is the one almost nobody talks about. He appears after the cameras stop rolling, in backstage stories, in celebrity memories, in moments nobody expected. And that second Denzel might actually be more impressive than the first. It started with a dare nobody expected him to accept. At a live event, surrounded by music stars, people challenged Denzel to freestyle rap. He refused. Then he refused again. Then something changed. He stood up and delivered a performance nobody could have predicted. Was it technically rap? Maybe. Was it entertaining? Absolutely. Then came the bigger surprise. When Cardi B entered the conversation, Denzel casually started reciting her lyrics with complete confidence. The room exploded with laughter and applause. Nobody expected it. And that's exactly why everyone remembered it. There are very few people on Earth who can convince Denzel Washington to do something he doesn't want to do. Queen Latifah is apparently one of them. During a public appearance, she asked him to dance. He said no. She asked again. The audience waited. Then Denzel stood up. What followed wasn't a reluctant shuffle or an awkward attempt to escape the moment. He committed completely. Every move carried the same focus and intensity he brings to his movies. The audience erupted. Because Denzel doesn't do anything halfway. Not acting, not speaking. Who Denzel really is. Jamie once spotted Denzel outside a nightclub. Excited beyond belief, Jamie sprinted toward him with his arms wide open. Denzel calmly raised one hand. Then he quietly said, "Hold on." A pause. Relax. That was all it took. One of the most energetic entertainers in Hollywood stopped immediately. Years later, Jamie retold the story while Denzel sat right beside him. Denzel listened quietly, smiling, never denying a single detail. That's a level of composure few people ever achieve. And then there was actress Jasmine Guy. She was deeply focused before a performance when someone tapped her shoulder. She turned around. Standing directly behind her was Denzel Washington. For a moment, she couldn't process what she was seeing. She later admitted she thought she had imagined him. Her first reaction was pure panic. Her first words were, "Don't touch." One of Denzel's favorite stories involves a guest unlike any other. Nelson Mandela. Denzel was hosting Mandela at his home under heavy security. Helicopters, security teams, a fully protected perimeter. Then, a member of his security staff approached with unexpected news. Someone was waiting outside the gate. That person was Sylvester Stallone, one of the most famous action stars in history. Standing outside, unannounced, waiting to get in. The security team asked what they should do. Denzel's response was simple. "Let Stallone in." The story became legendary not because of the punchline, but because of the image it created. One Hollywood icon standing outside the gate while another world-changing figure sat inside. Denzel told the story with humor and zero arrogance, and that's what makes it unforgettable. Every one of these moments reveals the same thing. Denzel Washington is never performing for attention. He's never trying to manage an image. He's never calculating how people will react. Whether he's dancing, telling stories, meeting fans, or hosting world leaders, he remains exactly the same person. Confident, comfortable, completely himself. That kind of authenticity is rarer than awards, more impressive than fame, and sometimes it's a lot funnier too. The Denzel most people know is already a legend. The Denzel behind the scenes might be even more fascinating. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more untold celebrity stories every week. And if this one surprised you, share it with someone who thinks they know everything about Denzel Washington.